logging into icasassessments.com, just hover your mouse over to the portal link and click on Results Portal. But for the school teachers and the school coordinators, we have a sign-in page for them to access the school results. You will need your school code and your password to access the results of your school. Your school code is an 8-digit school code, which you will get upon signing up for Reach Assessments. If you haven't got this, you can always contact our friendly customer service to provide these to you.
As you can see, this is the main screen that you see, and any test that the school has sat over, the whole history really. If they've done ICAS, then this will be shown by the coloured in logos here, and if they've done Reach in the past, they can see the past results. I'm going to look at spelling today. This is a sample school. And when you log in to a particular subject, what you're going to see is this first summary screen, which allows you to see all of the year levels that have been sat this year, and as well as that, some basic statistics. So this is just your first level screen where you're going to be able to drill down further. In addition to that, we have these common scale reports. Now, the difference between those two ways of looking at it, if I flick between them, is with the common scale reports, what we've done is we've factored in the fact that the year 2 students are sitting an easier test than the year 3 students. The year 3 students are sitting an easier test than the year 4 students because they're designed to be appropriate for each of those year levels. Once we factor that in, you can start better comparing how those students are progressing. So we can see that the year 2 students on average are in that good effort range, and the year 3 students on average are in that good effort range. But you can also see how much harder it is to achieve a good effort range in year 3 than it would be in year 2. Which is to be expected because these students have learnt more and they progress further on the curriculum. And you can follow that up through each of the year levels where the students sat. There's a helpful help section here, which guides you into what all of these things mean. So, for example, we have the Reach performance bands here, which are just shown with a single letter. But if you want to see exactly what they mean, they're explained here, the band summary.
Let's go on to the subject report. As you can see here, we have the 2021 spelling results. You can see the performance bands per year level, and you can drill down into the types of questions asked per year level. If you want to do an analysis of the questions, there is a report on the question which provides you rich information about the skill areas assessed, as well as a distractor analysis. This means that you can see which skill areas you need to focus on in terms of creating your next steps in your teaching and learning programs for your class. You'll find here as well the percentage of the school that has gotten this correct, as well as the students that have sat Reach assessments. You can also view the individual student reports in your school parent-teacher evenings or your meetings, and use this as a basis of explaining to the parents how their child is going. Now, we mentioned that Reach assessment focuses on longitudinal data. Let's then visit the 2022 REACH spelling. Here you can see again the same bands and the questions, as well as the performance of your cohort. But here as well, you'll be able to see the student development. And here you can see the longitudinal data or the progression data that the REACH provides. You can see how well your student is tracking from the previous school year to the current school year. Now, if you would like to export all of this REACH granular data, there is an option for you, of course, to export this data by either clicking Export, just over here, or you can also print the reports for your individual students. To do this, you can go to bulk printing as well. And you have the options there to print either the full report or the certificates or even the handouts to give the parents or the students access to their individual online results.
So there isn't a minimum, but as you add more data, you're going to get more value out of the reports. And there are definitely features that don't really show up if you only have a small number of students.
By having your child participate in the REACH assessment program, you will be able to see powerful data and insights into your children's learning journey. You will see which areas your child is currently going well in, and on the other hand, you can also identify which areas you might need to focus on with your child. The short answer is no. REACH is not curriculum-based, but it supports international curricula. This means that the items of all REACH assessments are based on Australian and international English, mathematics, and science curricula. While REACH focuses on longitudinal data, rather than teaching to the assessment, the focus of REACH is on applying concepts learned in the classroom into 21st century skills. No, the purpose of REACH is as an objective internal assessment for the use of schools. Students are not compared to their peers, as it's not a competition. REACH assessment will be run on the same assessment portal as ICAS. Having that level of familiarity provides confidence to the teachers and students in terms of administration and sitting the assessment. We provide support to teachers and schools in running this assessment. We have quick online guides, tutorial videos, which will condense the process in as easy as 5 steps. A lot of the schools that we work with have historically set ICAS, thinking that it is the best assessment tool for benchmarking and progression. That is simply not true. Using REACH assessments will provide you with those two: benchmarking, progression, as well as granular data and insights into your students' learning journey. ICAS is a competition which rewards academic excellence and provides challenge to those who wish to take it.